Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Sir Alex Ferguson Challenge with West Ham. Now in today's episode we have of course got PSG in the Champions League semi-finals. We're going to play both legs today, but we've also got a little bit of good news. So I've just played Tottenham Hotspur, who are the final game before we're going to face PSG in today's episode, and we have clinched the Premier League title. That's right, there is only 5 games remaining for us, 3 games remaining for Liverpool, and we are currently 11 points clear. So no matter what happens, the Premier League title is coming back to West Ham. In terms of the fixtures that you missed since the last episode, we only played 2. We played Southampton to begin with. Igor Villa put us in front 30 minutes in, and Fabio Silva got a very late goal to make it 2-0, and it was an easy game. We then played the aforementioned Tottenham Hotspur and won 2-0 again. George Mendler put us in front in injury time before half-time, and Mario Tomasek came on and got himself a goal in the 73rd minute, which clinched us the Premier League title. I actually completely blanked. We had one more game before we faced PSG today. Got 10 minutes to go in this game against Cardiff. We're currently 2-0 up with a fully rotated side. Villa gave us the lead in the 36th minute. George Mendler came on and secured a penalty for us and got himself a goal in the 45th. There's only 3 minutes remaining in this match. It's all ticking away nicely. And there we go. 3 points come back to us. Nice win. So, we are here in his first leg day against Paris Saint-Germain away from home, and this is how we're going to line up. Craig Davies will start in goal, Copra, Felipe and Reece Oxford in at centre-back, Puerto and Aaron Martin as our wing-backs with Tonali, Martin Watkins, and we are going to risk Brent Beckiart in the centre today. Fabio Silva and George Mendler will lead the line. Let's get into it. So, PSG line up 4-3-3 with the defensive midfielder and wingers, Kylian Mbappe, Diego Vendel. I don't know how good he is. He's pretty good. Yeah, he's okay. Cengiz Under, who obviously starts at Roma's, he's really well rounded actually. He comes out quite nicely. And then a bunch of names that you'll recognise. Skriniar, our old guy Tony Lato is starting at left back for PSG. Hopefully we can take advantage of that, because Puerta can have a field day against Lato if he decides to. Isaac, who we talked about in the last episode, Skriniar, Ruben Neves, Pellegrini, lots of very good players. And we kick off Champions League semi-final. We've gone one better than we've ever done before getting to this stage. So if we were to get knocked out at this stage, I guess it's not the end of the world, but it would be very, very nice to end this series on a Champions League final. Come on, boys. Highlight Tonali with the ball in. James Puerta wins the header, but it goes just over the bar. Highlight now Kylian Mbappe with a free kick for PSG. It falls to Diego Vendel on the edge of the box. An absolutely fantastic strike, actually. Really well powered, but Craig Davies gets his body behind it and keeps it out. Oh, very, very, very quiet first half. Chances for either side, maybe. Corner for us, a strike for them. I'm happy with a 0-0. If you just want to give us it now, I would happily take it. Highlight PSG currently in possession, but Martin Watkins cuts out the throw in to Ruben Neves. He gets the challenge in. Fabio Silva goes close. 20 minutes to go in the match. We'll make some changes. We'll get Aaron Martin off. I think we'll actually get Reece Oxford off. I'm worried in case there is a red card coming somewhere down the line for one of our players. But we'll pick up with the highlight with PSG on the attack. Pavard to Ruben Neves. He finds Odriozola on this right-hand side. Kylian Mbappe. Pellegrini. He takes a strike from the edge. And he puts PSG 1-0 up with 22 minutes to go in this match. Really, really disappointing to concede like that. You know, it's a fantastic strike. There was no keeping it out, I don't think. Pellegrini, there's no stopping that. Unlucky. But we need to get a goal now, ideally. James Puerta has picked up a knock, so we'll get Tomasek on in his place. 15 minutes to go. 1-0 isn't the end of the world, but I would like to get an away goal and go back to the second leg on level. Of course I would. That's just the most obvious statement ever. But it would be nice. Brent Beckiart gives the ball away to Iwobi, but he picks it back up. Pellegrini with a challenge, and now PSG can break. Mbappe tries to set away Vendel, and it ends up falling back to Craig Davies. Tomasek on this right hand side. Fresh legs, obviously. Pellegrini gets in and gets the challenge in. This highlight is going on forever. Brent Beckiart. Ilios is overlapping on the left-hand side. Get the ball in. Who's there? Tomasek. Fabio. Somebody. Oh my God. How's that gone in? I have no idea how that's gone in the back of the net. But Fabio Silva has apparently put us on level terms. There's no offsides. There's no challenges. There's no fouls. And here's how things went. Ilios with the cross. I don't know how it ended up going in. Fabio Silva with a strike. And then the slide challenge on Isaac to put the ball in the back of the net. What a scrappy goal. I'll take it. 1-1. Another highlight quickly after the goal. Tomasek sets away George Mendler. He's in the box and George Mendler puts it in the back of the net and he makes it 2-1. Tomasek has been vital in, well, not necessarily vital in the first goal, but he was involved in the first goal and he has come up with a big assist for the second goal. Absolutely fantastic ball by Craig Davies. First time ball by Tomasek and he gets the ball into George Mendler in the box. 2-1. Mwah. 6 minutes of added time have been added on, but it looks like things are going to go away with it and we're going to get away with that. 2-1 against PSG in the Champions League semi-finals. 2 away goals. We just need to hang on now. So there's only one game in between the first and second leg against PSG. We've just played it there against Leicester. Very fortunate to come away with the game. It was a tight game, all told. But Luis Felipe came up with the goods in the 90th minute. So we're here. Today is the day that we'll find out if we make it to the Champions League final. And these are the boys that's going to lead us out today. Craig Davies will start in goal. Copra, Felipe, Oxford at centre-back. Puerta and Aaron Martin will be our wing-backs with Sandro Tonali, Martin Watkins and Brent Beckiart in the centre. Fabio Silva and George Mendler will lead the line. Let's get into it. Same formation, similar players as last time for PSG. Let's just kick it off and find out. The nerves are honestly killing me. I need this now. We've given ourselves the best opportunity to make it into the Champions League final, and if we fall at this final hurdle I'll be devastated, but hopefully we can make it through. Aaron Martin takes the throw in on the left hand side in the initial highlight of the game. Martin Watkins on the edge takes a strike. It falls to Puerta on the right hand side. Is that a penalty? Something happening? Puerta! Oh, I thought he made it 1-0. The PSG boys are a lot more tired than we are. They must have played a league game and played their first 11 in the previous game, so hopefully we can take advantage of that as Aaron Martin's got a free kick. It falls to George Mendler on the edge, but he gives the ball away to Odriozola and he can come away with it for PSG, but Mendler, he wins it back. What a trooper. Martin Watkins finds James Puerta on the left hand side. What you doing now with that, mate? He cuts inside, finds Tonali. Play it back post. There's so many people. Play it. Somebody. Oh my god. Another highlight. Aaron Martin with the corner. Luis Felipe nods it on and Fabio Silva hits the bar. What could really do with a goal? We are absolutely dominating PSG in this game. Kylian Mbappe is injured. Neymar's tired. Saul's tired. I think we might have this one in the bar. Oh, shh. Fabio Silva has picked up an injury and he will have to come off. Jaramillo will come on in his place. Let's hope it's not a long-term injury. Please don't be. Puerta with a free kick. Leno keeps it out. What a free kick that was, and that would have been a great way for us to go in front. But 60 minutes in and it's still 0-0. Aaron Martin with the corner. Felipe nods it on and it nearly goes in. Bernd Leno's keeping PSG in the game as things stand. When are they going to make the changes and go more attacking? They're still in the same formation as they were at the start of the game, even though it's not working for them. Mbappe and Neymar are both off the pitch. This is not a drill. Alberto Ilios on for Aaron Martin. Tomasek on for what's his face? James Puerta. 15 minutes to go. Ilios, a goal here will just settle me down. Please. Just do it for me, lads. If not for yourselves. Sandro Tonali. Don't lose the ball. Brent Beckiart. He's on the edge of the box. He finds Martin Watkins. He takes a strike. Oh, over the bar. Another highlight. 78 minutes in. Brent Beckiart again with Tonali. Back to Watkins. Jaramillo. Tomasek on the right hand side. Can he get the ball into the box? He's on the edge. Pavard tries to clear, but it goes back to Tomasek. Tonali. Oh, please. Somebody put us out my misery. Tomasek gets the ball in. George Mendler's there. And he makes it 1-0 on the night. 3-1 on aggregate. And I feel confident enough in saying we're going to the Champions League final. Great stuff from the boys. They kept hold of the ball for far too long, for my opinion, but didn't do enough for my nerves. But we got the goal. And George Mendler, you beautiful, beautiful man. Couple of minutes to go here. There is another highlight, and PSG come away with it. But they've got no options up top. You would think this is just a normal league game where they weren't really particularly bothered if they won or lost, but they're not going for this at all. Ilios with the ball in, and Jaramillo picks up the ball at the front post, and he makes it 2-0. West Ham 4-1 on aggregate. We are making this look easy. Hey, Christ. I need to go to sleep. Ilios on the left-hand side. Excellent ball in. Jaramillo's there. He makes it 2-0. I'm in dreamland. This will be the final highlight of the game. We're already over the allotted time. George Mendel at Elias on this left-hand side. If he doesn't get a decent ball in, that's going to be it. And West Ham win 4-1 in aggregate. Absolutely dominate the game. And we are through to the Champions League final. In terms of the other leg, Borussia Dortmund are 2-1 down against Manchester United in the other semi-final, with them having the home tie now. We will forward the game until we find out who we'll face. And there it is. It was actually Man United with the home tie in the second leg, and they have got past Borussia Dortmund 5-2 on aggregate, and that's who we'll be facing in the Champions League final. So, no guesses to what the next episode will be. It'll be the Champions League final against Manchester United. The final game of this season, of this series, will be against Man United in the Champions League final. Whew, if you have enjoyed today's video, please consider leaving a like, and if you enjoy my content, get yourself subscribed. But until next time, take it easy.